Menendez Sierra with the Houston Police Department. We are on the 6200 block of Crest, where there was an officer-involved shooting. This all started around Dixie and McCowa. Officers responded out there to an ag robbery where 3 to 4 Hispanic males robbed a male of his black Ford Mustang. That occurred around 11:27 p.m. last night. Those officers obviously took the report and sent out that information throughout the city. Northeast Patrol officers were canvassing the areas just to see what they would run into and observe the vehicle parked at the Clifton Total Park here at 6200 Crest. 3 total units came to the park. Obviously, they were dealing with dangerous suspects. Pulled up to the park and attempted to do a felony stop on the vehicle. Even though the vehicle was parked, they got out, put the lights on, were giving verbal commands for the suspect to step out of the vehicle. At that point, the suspect placed the vehicle in drive as officers were outside of their vehicle, drove directly towards them. At that point, one of our officers discharged his firearm several times, striking the vehicle multiple times, and then a pursuit ensued from that location. Once the pursuit ensued, the suspect vehicle struck a curb around the 7500 block of 4th Street. The 3 suspects bailed on foot. Our officers, quick pursuit, were able to get all 3 suspects in custody. Thankfully, no one was injured, neither the suspects or our officers. All 3 suspects are in custody. Our officer who discharged has about a year on the streets. That's about all the details we have right now. We did find a stolen gun in the stolen vehicle, as well as a AR-15 style rifle that was thrown out the car during the pursuit. Any other questions?
Do you have any descriptors on the suspects?
There are 3 Hispanic males, ages 18, 19, and 20.
Okay, and no injuries in the initial robbery on Dixie?
I don't have a lot of details on the initial robbery other than that it was the 3 Hispanic males and that they stole the Mustang. Okay, y'all want Spanish or you're good?
Yeah. Can we get into Spanish too? Yeah. We're gonna do Spanish too, friends. Hold on. Okay.
Buenos días, soy el asistente jefe Luis Menéndez Sierra de la Policía de Houston. Estamos aquí en una escena donde dispararon los policías sus armas contra unos sospechosos. Eso todo empezó a las 11:27 de la noche en la área de Dixie y McCowa, en donde hubo un robo entre 3 hombres que le robaron un carro a otra persona y era un Mustang negro. Eso ocurrió a las 11:27. Esos oficiales pues pusieron esa información sobre la ciudad entera. Oficiales de aquí de la patrulla del noreste vieron el vehículo parcado en un parque en el 6200 bloque de Crest. Atentaron de parar el vehículo estaba parqueado, le dieron órdenes para que los sospechosos salieran del vehículo. En ese momento el sospechoso puso el vehículo en drive y manejó hacia los oficiales. Uno de nuestros oficiales disparó su arma 2 a 3 veces, todavía no sabemos cuántas veces total, pero sí le pegó al vehículo. De ahí fue una persecución de vehículo que terminó en el 7500 de force. Ahí los 3 sospechosos fueron capturados. Tenían las edades de 18, 19 y 20 años. En el vehículo encontramos una pistola que era robada y también como un rifle que habían tirado de la ventana. El oficial que disparó tiene como 1 año de servicio en la calle con nosotros. Gracias a Dios que nadie fue lastimado, ni los oficiales ni los sospechosos. Y eso es lo que pasó esta noche.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right, Hoodies peeps. So let me break it down for y'all. Can y'all still hear me? This is Grizzy. Okay, man, this is multi-layers, okay? All right. Multi-layer scene. Hold on, let me unplug. This way it's louder. Okay. All right. Let me know if you guys are watching. Give me some thumbs up, friends. HPD, Northeast Patrol. They're here along with detectives. We've got crime scene units. Let me walk over here real quick so I can show y'all what's going on. All right. Let me know that you guys are here with me. Okay, my early birds. So there was a scene where somebody was getting robbed of their vehicle, right? Officers, a Mustang. Somebody stole a Mustang. HPD Northeast Patrol, they were here. They found the vehicle. They located the vehicle that had been stolen. and they came to this park. This is called, I forgot the name of the damn park, but Tuttle Park, right? Somebody fired, the officer fired at them when they put the car in drive. They were driving towards the officer. So he fired his weapon. We don't know how many times, but he fired his weapon, friends. He has, he was in that predicament. And so he fired the weapon. The pursuit started like somewhere over here. They drove all the way to North Wayside and 4th Street, where I was just at earlier. And they finally got him over there. But yeah, they're investigating it. Nobody was hurt. Our officer could have gotten hurt out here tonight. That's not the case, thank God. But yeah, it's just craziness, friends. Over a stolen vehicle, man. These people don't care. Somebody they recovered one weapon, and then an AR-15 was thrown out of the vehicle. Remember the one that I showed y'all that was on the street? They recovered 2 weapons. Yes, friends. And on Crestview, a woman was shot. A mom was shot over off the, I think it's 9,000 block of Crestview. Yeah, a woman was shot, but she's alive, thank God. I'm not going to that one. But yeah, this is a bunch of craziness. This was a pursuit. These are 2 different crime scenes. There's the one where the officer shot at, the suspects when they were trying to drive their vehicle towards him. And then there was the pursuit that ended over there off of North Wayside and 4th Street. So prayers for our law enforcement, man. You just never know what they're going to come across, man. This is scary stuff. These kids are out here playing GTA 5, man. I'm telling you. So I'll be ending the video, so that way if you missed it, you can hear for yourself, what happened, friends. Y'all be safe and be advised out here. Northeast Patrol. Hey, Jaime. Yeah, I do sleep. I'm about to sleep in a little bit. I'm not going anywhere else no more. That's it. That's it for me. I tap out because I've been up since early yesterday. So I've slept only 4 hours. So I'm ready to go sleep like as much as I can. And it's Friday, right? I think it's Friday already. But yeah, we got the crime scene units are here. You're going to see 2 scenes. The North Wayside scene and then the crime scene units. Look. They're here because this is where the shooting happened, where the officer fired his weapon. Imagine they put the car in drive and they drive towards him, man. What's he supposed to do? They could have ran him over. What's he supposed to do? What do you do when you're an officer and somebody's, driving towards you like they're going to possibly run you over? What do you do? And these guys, they were armed. Y'all saw the AR on the street. I showed y'all over there when we were on Wayside. All right, so they drove through Lathrop. They drove all the way to Wallaceville, and then they ended up. Okay, so this is where it started at Tuttle Park, and they drove all the way that way. Like, I don't know how they got there, but they got to Wayside. This is 610. No, this is I-10. I'm sorry. This is I-10 towards Wayside and Wallaceville. Is where they ended up between. They ended up on Wayside between I-10 and Wallaceville. Craziness. Let me show y'all this angle. This is a park. Craziness. Look at all the police. They have all the commanders out here tonight, man, because of the weapon being fired from the police officer. Yes. To the bandits out there, man. Y'all gonna F around and find out, man, with the right one. Don't do it. Why are y'all stealing the old ass Mustang anyways, man? That Mustang is not, well, it's kind of newish, but still. Why would y'all do that? Why would they do that? Steal somebody else's car? They're still investigating that too. That's under investigation. We don't have details about that. I was told it was a carjacking situation, so I was talking to a tow truck driver that knows, you know, the person who owns the car. And these dudes, they had an AR and a gun. Yeah. So, you know, they always release the body cam footage in 30 days. HPD always releases the video. Whatever it is on video, they will release it in 30 days. They always drop those videos, so I'll be on the lookout for it. Just craziness. Oh no. Yeah. Somebody says, I got a sign that says F her on and find out. Yeah. That's what these kids want to do, man. Thank God the officer's all right. Last night, a robber got shot somewhere yesterday. The day before yesterday, I mean. A robber got shot, and his friends left him behind. He died trying to break into somebody's home, an apartment. And people are ready, man. We're in the great state of Texas, man. All right, friends. Reporting live here in Denver Harbor. It's your girl, Grizzy. Back to you, friends. Be safe. Prayers going up for law enforcement. They don't know what they're going to get into from one moment to the next. All right. Somebody says, are you going to get any information? Yes, we already got it, ma'am. Thank you. Play the video again, friend.